What's up, guys? Today we're gonna be playing a light and dark. I just want to comment on like how beautiful this looks. This looks so beautiful, and I just love her like pink hair, and I just love everything. So let's just start the game. I hope the music's not too loud, cause it doesn't feel loud in my headphones. So this world is not fair. They was saying, actually, I think I might have to turn this down just a little bit. I don't know. Good. They was saying the world is one big integrated machine, which the people as it clogs the law, as it screws the countless pieces connected with each other in order to operate. Through consistent oh my gosh, I cannot read. Repeating class and reconstruction of my races and eventually form. There's more complications a machine appears to be, the more delicate it really is. One loose screw would stop the whole thing. One failed detail leads to a collapse. Therefore, we must be ever enlightened and watchful and remove every single problematic piece. Mommy needs to head out and take care of something, so have dinner without me. You can eat whatever you like. If Daddy calls, just tell him I'm in class, okay? The laughter of an unknown man, hurried footsteps and sounds of an engine starting. Oh, she cheated. She cheated on her husband. It was at that moment I heard the sound of dust from the machine. It was very cold. I felt a freezing chill as I regained consciousness. It wasn't so much that I felt cold when I awoken, but that an icy drift had caused me to wake up. As I opened my eyes, there we met by darkness. All I could make out was that I was in some sort of small room. This place was unknown to me. It wasn't my room, nor a hotel room. My head hurts as if I had a hangover. I tried to stand up in order to find some sort of life, but I felt my legs was numbless. Where am I? The smell of cigarettes and mold in the room was nauseating. As I fought to regain my bearings, I realized that something was not quite right. What happened to me? A sense of unease came over me. I tried to calm down and organize my thoughts. I recalled that I was on my way home from cram school. What's cram school? Oh, snap. Finally up, rich boy? Who are you? An unfamiliar voice rang in my ear right when I opened my mouth to ask. Oh. Out of nowhere, a foot swiftly sunk into my stomach, launching me towards the wall. I felt my stomach turn and I almost vomited. However, all that came out was a dry fit of coughing. I couldn't stop smashing on the ground. All there was my mind was intense pain, yet I was also too scared to make any sound. Oh, my body hurts. Who is she? What's happening? Countless questions went through my mind, but before I could speak, I heard the coy voice again. Who gave you permission to talk? There was no change in her expression as she watched me struggle. There was nothing but a look of pure existence in her eyes. You better keep your mouth shut. I don't have the patience nor intentions to play nice with you. Got that? I struggled to stand up, then came to the shocking realization that my limbs were numb. They were tightly tied up with rope. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. I almost struggled I struggled against it, but the rope was far tighter than I imagined. Oh, dang, my stamina is going down. Which boy, do you not understand the words coming out of my mouth? Or do you only respond after a good beating? B. Another kick almost made me scream and cuss at her. However, knowing that there was no time to confront her, I grinned my teeth to force myself to stay calm. Bruh, I just like how he has to force himself to stay calm, because I knew I wouldn't be saying nothing. Anything I said at the moment could be fatal. I had to grasp the situation first. Oh, suddenly she got closer, not realizing her attention to my body. She tried to move away from her touch. He, scared, noticing my slight reaction, she gave sort of committed. The laughter of defiance disappeared as soon as the blade touched my body. There was no chance of victory, no matter how much I resist. I waited for her next move. All I could hear in the quiet room was a shallow breathing. The tip of the blade moved across my skin, making a small cut. My tense up nerves was extra sensitive, detecting the extra temperature of the air, the crudeness of the ropes, and the sharpness of the blade. There was a certain feeling of warmth from the blood that was flowing out of my room and down my arm. Nevertheless, my mind was extremely clear. Kidnapping, human trafficking, organ trade. A few possibly came to my mind, but there was no way to define which. Since we have to hang out a little before I get the ransom, let me make a few things clear. Don't try to run or talk without permission. I do not mind breaking a few bones. Humans can handle a few just fine after all. You heard me? I nodded quietly. I couldn't detect all the information at once, but one key stood out. Ransom. The blade left my skin. I sworn I heard a little sign escape from her. The sound of footsteps lightly moved towards the wall. Before I can even feel confused, a glaring light broke the room of darkness. Oh, dang. Not able to adjust to the sound, but it took me quite a while to finally open my eyes. What came into view was totally foreign to me. The room was roughly 300 square feet in size. Dang, why you know that? Why you know that? The wall that was meant for painting was now mold. The original color no longer visible. The time had it was with the room, causing everything to decay, but it was a wooden chair, desk, or bed. The result of smell of mold in the air was a room you found in the movie. Oh, okay. The owner of this place stood near the. Oh my gosh! I just got paused for a second. Like, look at this art. Oh my gosh. Okay, near the window with a tight smirk on her lip. Never lived in a place like this, did you, rich boy? The words which clearly brought the barren pain. I tried to observe her through the light lamp. She was a young-looking woman. She wore a dark overcoat and a scarf. Her shoulder-length hair casually scattered behind her back, with bangs almost covering her eyes. Surprisingly, she wore no face mask or helmet, nor made any attempts to avoid my staring. She did not seem to mind her face being seen. She didn't have the stereotypical look of despise, a hint of unease on her Mirrors' face. There wasn't an ounce of guilt without those dark brown pupils of her that stared at me. You know what? I hate people like you. Okay, dang. She was talking to herself, ignoring how pale my face was, and making no attempts to elaborate. Dang, she just went straight to it. This was not a conversation, but a simple interrogation. Who was she? Where am I? What did she want? Why did she do such a thing? Countless questions circling around in my brain, but not a single sound came out of my mouth when I opened it. What did eventually came out was something totally unrelated. Why me? The unfair dry voice sounded like some rough sandpaper. Why? The girl mumbled my question next to the window. The light reflection of the girl's face, an orange spot on the light scattered across her messy hair, danced like fire. She hung her head in the conversation and took her a while to raise her head again with a grim, not particular reason. As though it was natural. The empty voice had no emotion, but instead a malevolent sense of pleasure. The world is just unfair. Isn't that your favorite line? Seeing the shock in my eyes, she chuckled. With that mocking statement, the curtain was raised for this kidnapping season. So, that was intense. That was so intense. I was wondering how this game was going to save, but I guess this is how it saves. Okay, so this is day 1, kidnapping. Oh my gosh, bro, that was... Dang, I could think she kind of feels bad though, because she kind of looks sad, and then she was like trying to play it off like, oh, no particular reason. Like, I think she's just like, I think she feels bad. I stood in the world darkness. There was no sky or ground, only endless darkness, a dream. I realized amidst the fuzzes that I was in a dream, yet I couldn't control my thoughts. The internal noise was annoying, like a radio with poor signal. Suddenly, the ground began to slowly sink as if it was quicksand. I tried to move my leg, but I realized I couldn't move my heel, my knees, and my arm. The darkness gradually devoured my body. I heard that vow descend before my vision was overtaken. I hate people like you. Day 1 morning. Okay, situation. What time was it now? I couldn't tell the time. Okay, I need to escape. My untie the road was my only option. The only escape was the door in the window. Was there really nowhere else? I should try to conversate with her. A better relationship would benefit. Okay, Madden. It shows a picture of her. A girl with long hair, sharp eyes. She didn't seem to be older than 30. Her pale skin didn't appear to be healthy, and she clearly wore an overdated coat and scarf. I still didn't know who she was. If only I could get her name at least. Why did she pick me as a target? Cause you're rich. What the freak is ransom, dude? Why does he still think about that? Okay, still half asleep. I opened my eyes. The room before me was still the same unfamiliar one. So it wasn't a dream. A long sigh couldn't relieve the depression in my chest, and my heart sunk into a pit of my chest. I was kidnapped. What was there, Jackson? What should I do? My mind was all blank. There was more confusion than fear. It had been said that in the presence of threat, you either be pacified, try to flee, or try to fight. Reflection stop your actions to avoid catching predators' attention was probably the best way to describe how I felt. I tried to prove the road, but nothing happened. The headache was too bare. The pain medication I usually keep on me was in my bag, which was out of reach in my current state. Dang it. I almost said it too. My mind didn't get clear. My mind did get clear after sleeping. Everything that happened yesterday still felt like a dream, but the rally is right before my eyes. That poster though. Morning light brightening up the room. I could see the peeling paint on the wall and the old pieces of furniture. There was nothing but decay, as though it was untouched for a long time. It was abandoned, an empty house, or did they actually live here? The kidnapper was nowhere to be found. I couldn't hear anything, thus couldn't tell how many people there was around. Perhaps shouting for help might catch someone's attention, but the kidnapper might be also right outside the door. Why would I yell for help? This couple of whatever the situation. My yelling might not be heard, or I could be in trouble if it gets the kidnapper chasing me. I could still feel the pain from where I got kicked the day before. I tried to make myself a little more comfortable and relax my back by leaning on the wall. First, my physical condition. My hands were tied up to the point that I had no space to move around, let alone release the rope. My body overall was fine, but I couldn't really rest in this position. I had to save my energy to escape. So where to start? Okay, speaking of the time, it was currently... I did not click time. I am pretty sure I did not click time. The clock was pointing to 5:44. Cram school ended at 9, so probably kidnapped around 10:30. Wait, dang, y'all school in late, don't it? I was asleep for maybe 7 hours, enough to drive from... I'm not going to even pronounce, but I didn't know how long I've been out. It might be a whole day. How long could the medication be affected? No longer than a day, right? If the medicine was really that potent, there should be almost be some strong side effect, and yet my body only felt like I took it in nap. Before I could think of it, I heard her footsteps outside. Oh my god. I couldn't help but tense up. I tensed up too. Who was that? Before I made up my mind on how oh my gosh, why am I speaking like this? Had a spawn, I saw the girl push the door open, holding the knife and wearing the same thing. She stared at me. I tried to look calmly, but I could still clearly feel my rapid heartbeat. Finally up, rich boy. I looked at her silently, trying to guess her intention from her words and action. I was in an unfamiliar situation. There was too many questions to answer. The location, the time, the objection, any sort of information would help. You're free once your daddy pays up, so stay quiet. Otherwise, I can't guarantee what happened to you. After she told me that she the next one and lit a cigarette. It is easy to see her face in the sunlight. Her neglection, long hair was messy, and her long bangs almost blocked her vision. Her pale skin wasn't makeup, more something like she was born with, or a result of poor health, or maybe drug abuse. Hey. Oh, what the crap? Hey. The girl's voice broke my train of thought. She stared at me coldly with a cigarette in her hand. I'll make a few things clear. When I contact your dad, don't talk, don't move, don't have any funny ideas. This is not a game. I do not have the patience, or I don't mind shutting you up by breaking one or two bones. Disgusting. I said disgusting. Disguising her everywhere. I pound to wonder. Trying to scare me? Ooh, I'm savage though. Oh, oh snap! Oh snap! Then she gonna do me like that. I have plenty of time, so I dare you to try me again. She spoke to me cruelly, kicked me as it. Oh, right. Oh my gosh, she did me dirty. Hachin Jahan, age 18, only son of CUO. Address in Chin, Lane 2. Living by himself, buying breakfast at 10 a.m. every day, jogging at the park at 8 p.m. Cram school every Tuesday and Thursday, which ends at 9 p.m. and always takes a shortcut at the walkway under construction. She lazy, read my mind from time to time, pause to look at me as a patient something completely conceited. She grudged after noticing my lack of reaction. Leaking personal information wasn't new, but it was still uncomfortable to hear someone knowing every detail like they knew in their own garage. And she knew that much about me. Did that mean a acquaintance of mine was behind this? Best attempts to remember still felt hard to believe she had any reason to pick me. No one but my parents and the building knew my schedule, and none of them could be the leaker. First things first, you don't have to keep my feet tied, you know. I have no intention to run, even if you don't believe me, my hands are still tied. Also, you have a knife. I couldn't run away like this even if I wanted to. It's really uncomfortable being tied up like this, and if you just... I told you before. She interrupted me. She squatted before me and looked right in my eye. I hate people like you. Having too much money to spend, never tasted any pain, and everything just goes your way. You know nothing, and yet you act so almighty like some big shot. Uncomfortable? You think I care? Let me make you uncomfortable, I say. What? A mess up personality. I feel her sins, but I didn't want to explain it to her. Too many people found side to people be unfair, always blaming their failure on someone else, thinking they were a victim of the system, as if it was easy to convince her she wasn't having to kidnap somebody in the first place. Got it? Got nothing left to say now? Those are my signs. She tried to provoke me. Yeah, keep playing. Let's go. What are you talking about? I knew I shouldn't try to argue with her, but I couldn't stop myself. I couldn't tolerate such an extreme take on things. If I let her keep on, she might think she was onto something. I don't know anything about you, and yet you think you know everything about me? My words were straight from the fountain of her logic. I couldn't help but laugh. If you just want to take it down, someone say it. Stop making it sound like everyone owes you. Oh. Shut up. A kick with full force that nearly missed me. I gasped in pain and intensity. You are all the same. What else can you do except babble? Nothing. I am right. I smirked in the spot, staring at her face, twisted in anger. So what now? I'm gonna chat with her. How about that? Uh, what do you want? Are you an idiot? Money, of course. Do you think I enjoy kidnapping people? I knew as soon as I clicked that. I was like, why did I click that? Okay. She grabs me this, and then her mouth broke into a what's the word? Naughty smirk. Of course, teaching her type of lesson feels good too. Otherwise, you would think the whole world revolves around you. Her words were still aggressive. I still have no idea why she was so mad. Everything aside, just the fact I didn't know her in person made it bizarre that she had such a grudge. So what happens after you get the money? Kidnappers naturally for money, but the money for what? Would they ask for more? Escape bar? The most important thing, do they intend to let me go? What do you think? She raised the corner of her mouth and returned the question. Her non-convenient smile was creepy. It's none of your business anyway. You just pray your daddy pays up soon. The amount is nothing to you, right? I hope so too. Bringing this up covers my mind in shadow, but I couldn't do anything about it. So what now? I'm gonna still chat to her. What's your name? The girl was staring at her phone and hear my question, so I repeated myself. Okay. She carelessly says two syllables before suddenly shutting up. And she raised her head and looked at me cautiously. Say again? I still remember the partial question, but acted as I thought I heard nothing. You think I tell you just so you can call the cops later? How should I address you then? Hearing my mind, she burst into laughter. How to address me? Are you out of your mind? You can address me in any way you want. I'm not here to make friends. So what now? How about I look at my iPad? My tangy. Okay. Sure, her name was Hung, but I still had no recollection of her. Why she picked me as daughter of her remain impossible to meet her. Okay, just take a sleep, boy. I should rest when I get a chance. Yep, you should. I wasn't sure how much time had passed. I have grown so hungry. My head still hurt a little. My tied up limbs only made me immobile. She sat there just staring at her phone. She kept dialing some number with an anxious expression. Why don't you eat something? Not hungry. Did you eat this morning? Just cut to the chase and stop beating around the bush, would you? She replied coldly, staring at me with sudden annoyance. Hey, chill. Oh my god, she about to kick me again. Oh my god, she kicked me again. Keep babbling, I dare you. After another kick out of nowhere, she looked down at me domestically. You want money, right? How much? None of your business. I tried to negotiate with her, but she just looked even more annoyed. Look, if you don't let me go, if you let me go now, all the money is yours. All the cash on me in my bank account, that should work, right? I would say nothing to pretend this never happened. I would live by myself anyway. No one would respect it if I just said I took a walk. Shut up. You think I'm a fool? Why should I believe you? You think you can talk your way out of this? Just shut up and wait for your daddy to pay. She snorted and showed no interest in my proposal. What if he won't? He will. She interrupted me, raising her eyebrow in response. You will be in real trouble if he doesn't. Ha ha. I realized her again. My dry chuckle felt bitter. She had a point. I would be in trouble without the rest of them. I suppressed my worry, knowing it was not the time to panic. My priorities was collecting as much information as possible, raising my status, finding a chance to escape. Can I have something to eat or drink? I haven't eaten anything since yesterday. Oh, the rich boy's already hungry after skipping one meal. Yep. I attend with no attention. My hunger was real, and I had nothing, and there was nothing impressive about hiding them. She couldn't resort, so she poured me a glass of water from the bottle of afterglow. I can't grab it unless you untie me. Just lick it like a dog. I tried to convince her to loosen up the rope, but she had no intention of doing so. Boy, you better just drink it, cause she ain't gonna let you. Then please hold still. Seriously? Notice would do it as she did. She sounded surprised. Wasn't it your idea? If you don't want to, you could just feed me yourself. Not breaking the sweat out, replied coldly. Pride was not eatable, and I tried to keep her straight. Why you? I was used to it. If someone wanted to insult our energy, just accept it plainly. People are like cats. They don't show no interest in toys that don't struggle. Don't move. No longer composed, she moved closer with me with the water in her hand. What are you? I was pressed to the wall. When I finished my sentence, she bent my head and forced the water down my throat like some torture. Go. Oh my gosh, you're crazy. You want some more? She raised her eyebrows slightly visually. Screw you. I couldn't say anything while choking. The spilled water soaked my clothes, making me tremble in this cold weather. They're straightforwardly violent, but at least I could rest a little after drinking some water. The cell phone on the table started vibrating. She stole a glance at me when her purse slipped after seeing the number. People had some small gestures when they was under pressure, like pressing lip, flipping hair, biting nails. The person in question may not be aware of it, but one of the body language revealed his or her two emotions. Stay here and don't you dare make a sound. Leaving with that threat, she walked out through the door with the phone. The door closed up. I vaguely heard a conversation at the door, but was not able to figure out the exact content. Was it a compromise? There would be even a lost chance to escape if there were more of them. I signed towards the sky as though marking my effort. Every undesirable outcome have occurred. If there was only her, and then I had to rest as much as possible, there might be a chance to escape when she wasn't careful. The door wasn't the only exit. I might be able to jump out the window if I could free myself from the ropes. Local head count weapons to me uncertainty, letting know how to untie this dang rope. It was more practical to find something out on my own than to wait for a rescue. It would have been ideal if I could pursue her to let me go. Also, could not trigger her before I was prepared. At least I should get her to drop her guard too, if it let my escape. After that, I would play it by ear. Let's try to find something useful while she's not around. Oh, dang, I should have read it. It's a rectangle where there's the rough process has seen this over. It looked like it worn out from time. I wouldn't even want to pick it up, even if I found it had a cycle. The yellow paper reveals the side of A. It seems to be some popular video game from the past. There's nothing usable on the record except a pen, which is a portrait for the use tonight. Even if I should check it out somewhere else. Oh, the city letter is all regular with the cotton inside of it. It smells like so good. What about only? Oh, now it's noon. Oh gosh, how many days is it? The sunlight shone through the window at a certain angle. Adding some is anything to the dark. Even the moldy smell seems to be much fainter. Sorry if you hear me moving around. I'm like in my bed right now. I'm like trying to get comfortable, you know. Because you know when you're playing a game and like getting good and you're like, oh, let me get comfortable. Dang it. The girl walked back and forth in the room. Anxiety cleared on her face. What's wrong? Your dad doesn't believe you're with us. What an idiot. He probably thinks this is a scam. This outcome was only natural. Even I would not take this call so serious. His baby boy would suffer if he doesn't come around soon. Haha. What's so funny? You don't think I won't lay a finger on you? She frowned upon hearing my laughter and then took out her weapon threateningly. No. It's just that it's not that important to him. What do you mean? Notice how odd my statement was. She raised her eyebrow and followed up. I haven't contacted my family for so long. Our relationship isn't as close as you think. Ever since I got kidnapped, I've been wondering if I should tell her or not. I was a poor choice for a hostage. Maybe she would let me go or silence me instead. However, it was only a matter of time before she found out. I might as well have been transparent here. Why? Rebellious phrase or something? He's a self-centered or maybe just a workaholic? My Caucasian family was hard to explain. In a few words, I had to prepare my sentence together to answer a question. He spent half a year aboard and never cared about his family. He would work until midnight. Even when he was back in Taiwan, I didn't even see him that often on the holidays. It was always about the company, about all the strict employee, blah blah blah. In my opinion, it's all for his ego. Whether it was my graduation, birthday, or even a car accident, he never showed up. Not even a single thing called. Clearly his job is far more important than me. He probably wouldn't even know about this accident if not for the hospital calling emergency contact. I tried to shrug, but my hands are tired, making it impossible. Anyways, he doesn't care if I'm dead or alive. He might even be relieved about me getting kidnapped. Sorry about that, but you will have better luck with his secretary. Hell, if you let me go now, I can even tell you his secretary number as a bonus. I promised her to burn her, half joking that her reaction was unexpected. She didn't open her mouth, instead just looking at me coldly from the side of the window. You think that's funny? To my surprise, she walked to me while flipping her hair. You think you deserve sympathy? You want me to pity you? She grabbed my collar and pulled me so close I could feel her breath. A car accident? Hospitalized? Your daddy doesn't give a about you? Be grateful that he didn't leave you a pile of debt. You think everyone has a happy family? School, meals, a home. So many things you take for granted aren't the case for us. Stop acting like some victim if you know nothing. You just make me want to puke. Every word was delivered clearly. Her voice contained a certain desperate weight. Seeing me not respond, she let go of my collar and spat on the ground angry. I'm wasting my time. Realized that she may have spoken too much. She turned her head and returned to the window like a bursted bubble. Well, that didn't work. Ha. I sighed lightly. Things wouldn't be that easy after all. It was true. I wanted to win her pity, but that was no lie either. A father always working, a mom never home. That's the image of my family. Every time I was home, all I could see was opening door and yet an empty living room. I always noticed how big that house was, so big that I could only feel the emptiness. I breathed out, raised my head, and looked out the small part of the sky from the window. The only lie was that I was no longer hurt by it. Aww. Day 1, night. Hunger. Night came, and I had eaten nothing but some crackers. I never knew starving could be so uncomfortable. She didn't seem to eat nothing either. She was either staring at her phone or smoking while looking out the window. There was a few phone calls, but they were made outside, so I couldn't hear them. I didn't know what they discussed, but it didn't appear the relationship with the family was smooth. After all the hesitation, I decided to ask her, "What?" "I need to go to the bathroom." She stoned against me, but acted as though she heard nothing. "I said I need to go to the bathroom." I repeated myself this time. She slowly turned towards me. "You." She probably didn't expect my sarcasm. She opened her mouth but couldn't say nothing. "Can't you figure out something on your own?" Clearly the type that got angry when having nothing to say. She turned her head with a stern face, knocking on the desk with her knuckle. Realizing that it might be a chance to make her untie me in a robe, I grew silent. Not knowing my parents, she acted carefree but still in a glaze in my dark. Since it was about time, I stared innocently. I guess I had to do it here after all. Wait. Seeing I wasn't joking, she stopped me with the darkness on her face. Are you retarded? You can't go to the bathroom on yourself. Staying in an old house was one way, but not even a kidnapper would stay in a room filled with crap. But I can't accept myself like, whoa, dude. You are so annoying. Okay, that was scary. She pushed me to the wall so it turned me over. What on? I panicked over not seeing anything. I tried to turn myself back, but only heard a cold voice next to my ear, be quiet. She pressed my body with her bone. I felt a coziness, but no questions about that was. No talking, no struggling. If you move, I stab you. If you yell, I stab. She wasn't going to castrate me, was she? She knew that even at my gym time, I still need to go to the bathroom, right? I kept under control and make sure I didn't speak quietly, awaiting her next move. She about to untie you, I think. Oh my god, I think she gonna untie you. Suddenly, the rest of my hand disappeared. Oh. It was quite a relief mentally and physically. My hands were finally free and I felt like all the energy was used up. I never thought moving freely could be so happy. Even my shoulders and neck felt better. If I could move my hands, my chance of escape was much higher. Raise your hand. As though she saw through me, I saw the sharp knife when I turned around. Eh? I told you to raise your hands. Wait a second, I won. I won? What? She was totally not giving me a chance to explain. Now, first time out loud, raised my hand and obeyed. I can't escape without even without the rope. So would you be so dull to fight someone at night? Ignore my nagging. She showed no hesitation with her movements. My happiness is real instantly. Within a minute of freedom, I returned to being a prisoner. One glance at the bathroom was the only word I could describe it. The old bathroom naturally wasn't used. The light from the window was only leaving the air, smell of mold. The tiles were infilled with dirt. The bathroom covered in tile and the ink. Green toilet all looked like a product of last century. The drain was so nasty I couldn't even look at it. I tried to make a facing mirror, but the reflection was blurry. I couldn't even recognize myself. My efforts to bear rope was in vain. I moved my tied hands back and forth, but I couldn't move without some tools. If I could find some sort of sharp thing like a razor or a broken tile. Done? Yeah, you better not have any funny ideas. Almost done. She sounded impatient as I do it to avoid insisting. I tried not to stay long. I prepared to leave after finishing my business. Bathroom break was the only time by myself. If I can just find some ribbon. I twisted the fountain with the pot. There was still water. Upon exit, she moved me closer in case I was hiding something. From the rope to my pocket, she didn't miss any details. There's nothing really. Even the body shirt didn't seem to remove her suspicion of me, as though was nothing. Wait, I could be disobedient. It'd be fine if I corroborate. I'm not brave enough to risk my life. You better not be. Oh. You're the only one in trouble if you escape. If the ropes can't hold you, I wouldn't mind breaking your legs. Oh dang, she crazy. Making a final day, she returned to the window and lit a cigarette, and she tried to order the messy hair and her expression making it hard to tell. Thought swishing to disappear with cigarette smoke. Hey. Okay, wait. Before we get to this, I want to see what the notebook says. Okay, so she originally went through my cell and suddenly asked, "Why don't you have your mom's number in here?" Accidentally deleted it. Oh, she busy. No time for me. Having no attention to talk about my family. I tried to end topical yet before she started talking about me. So busy that she doesn't even know her son was kidnapped. Isn't your dad the only one working? Is she the busy one? Shopping, afternoon tea, buying her presents aboard? How biased can you be? I was fed up with her unreasonable attitude, trying to paint Whisper as pay drowning money in source lords. They had no ability, no brain, or were good at ordering around money, exaggerating their employees every day just to earn money to waste. I didn't know how many people believe in such stereotypic thing. Also suspect others would do something illegal if they had a better life themselves. They didn't partner the reason behind differences, but simply glanced to such as injustice and cursing others blindly. Such blind hatred of rich, simply laughable. All these claims are just looking right on their appearance. If I could do the same, if I were rich, we just to probably for their self-righteousness. Bias. In my words, she started and raised her eyebrow and improved. Are you kidding me? Are you the ones with a bias? What can you achieve without a diploma? Hey, who let people like her in? Watch out, she must be thief if she's this poor. Aren't those your stories? Ha! After all her living is it running to laugh for a voice filled with self-deprecation. I would like to know what I done to deserve all your bias. Her tone sounded like one who has been through much immature. I wondered what sort of spirit have led her to such a extreme mindset. Yet such words from a mouth of given seems one to approve though biased statements. Whatever. She turned her head and was unready to say more. The night arrived, her eyes sparkled like focused on some faraway place I couldn't reach. It couldn't be helped. I know that. The world is a fair. The girl whisper was almost barely in mirror. I wasn't sure if it was directed at me or to herself. It echoed within the room like some sort of spell. It stayed for a little while. Many things were easier than expected. She never knew kidnapping could be so easy. He was taken without any sort of resistance. The girl looked at the boy next to the wall who was curled up, body to resist some heat. The short rampant and breathing seemed to indicate he couldn't find no peace, even in a dream. Uncertainty if he had really fallen asleep. The girl didn't close her eyes despite her drowsiness. After he might escape it, she wasn't careful. Once she got the ransom, she could start a new life anyway from sitting in boredom. So the cell phone flashed at the notification. Seemed hesitation and feeling across the girl's face, but it never changed back to the same look as starting. She had long decided that didn't matter what it would take. She long had someone. What? I cannot read. She long had. Oh my god. She lived for someone else. It was some fight for her own right. Right. Oh my gosh. Is this gonna show? Oh my gosh. Cliffhanger. Okay. Well, this is a cliffhanger. I'm pretty sure that day 2 is gonna show us that other girl. So, if you like this video, like and subscribe and comment down. I don't know, just comment down some stuff. What games and stuff you want to see me play and stuff. So, Yeah, peace out.